Hello and welcome. This is TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And this is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot, my weekly look into the shadow issues of our lives, what they mean to us and what we possibly can do to understand or relate to them better. And this week I'm going to do something a little different, unusual. I'm going to do a different kind of reading, and I'm doing it more or less for the collective that is known as our country, America, where we are here in the United States for this broadcast. And I'm going to use the Murder of Crows Tarot for the entire reading. I'm not going to switch around with different decks. It's kind of a dark and somber themed tarot. I'm going to do a simple reading, and it's kind of a variation on what we do during our regular live stream or for other readings. 3 cards, and the first card will more or less pertain to the idea for our reading is, what is our country? What is America's shadow side? What is America's shadow self that it doesn't quite understand, let alone acknowledge? And of course, card 2 will be why it is important for that acknowledgement or that understanding. And card 3 will be, once that is achieved, where will this lead? What will this lead to? Where or what will it lead to? So once again, I'm doing the Murder of the Crows Tarot for that. All right. So the first card, as I mentioned, is what is the actual dark side? What is that? That's the reversed 8 of Cups. America doesn't realize that it needs to get away from its past, in a way, to get away from whatever its promise might have been. You know, normally we look at the 8 of Cups and we realize we're moving towards something better. And in this case, it's sort of like the shadow side is, we don't feel we need to be better. We sort of want to stay in those darker areas or less favorable areas of what we have already done. And so one could see this as strongly as a metaphor for America refusing to confront its past. And we could just say generally it could be about the genocide of the native people that were here. It could be the way it treated the native slaves we brought over from Africa or other parts of the world. And it could be the way, you know, classism was such a big part of the division in America up until a century ago or so. The stock markets, I don't know. I'm not enough of a sociologist, economist to understand that. So why then is it important for America to have that that dialogue with itself about what the first card represents? It's important. It's the reversed Queen of Cups. Holy moly, I hope we're not going to have reversed a palooza here. Okay, so first, America's shadow side was, or shadow self it doesn't acknowledge. It's the reversed 8 of Cups, and it wants to stay in the past, doesn't want to try to do something better with itself. And it's important to have that acknowledgement, because the reversed Queen of Cups says emotionally we're going to be really in a bad way. The Queen of Cups reversed is somebody who really is probably more harmful than helpful, and they have such little control over themselves emotionally speaking that there's just more of a chance of something harmful being done perhaps to themselves or to others. And so America could be in that predicament. Let's just put it out there that an emotionally or mentally unfit America, unable to confront itself on certain issues, has far-ranging effects that could render it emotionally volatile to some bad things happening. So where will this ultimately lead to if we are able to have that dialogue or that confrontation? And it's the Two of Swords, upright, thank goodness, I guess, in a way. Well, the Two of Swords is sort of an impasse in a way. And it may be saying that the impasse of not moving towards, a more fractured accounting of what has gone on. I mean, it may be saying really America takes a pause. That it leads to a pause between everything we have right now, perhaps, hopefully, and that we're able to really, have a better chance of that conversation. I'm going to be a little sneaky here at TFT Goth Tarot, and I'm going to pull the bottom card. And I'm not going to place any particular, like, so da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, bada-bada-boom. It's just the card, whatever it is. It's the moon. And the moon, here at TFT, it almost always speaks to the idea of things that we don't know about, the vast unknown, the idea of some secrets that we don't know about and that maybe we should. So while things may take a pause, it's always because of the lack of true information maybe that we can't really proceed in this, and so we have to think about that. All right, so this has been my delight to give you this version of Goth Tarot for this week. And don't forget to check out all the other weekend shows. And we'll see you next time on Goth Tarot. Bye.